787 departure frequency time will be 1257.
25-7, thanks.
Not to change subject, but I need an idea for a name of my cycle trip. Right? We're gonna make this awesome cycle trip for the gym. Hopefully you can come, and
awesome.
hopefully you can come. And we can bring our bikes and we can go down a rugged path together. Right? And hopefully live past this, right? Past this bike trip. But yeah.
Is it for the gym, the jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, we were thinking May 2nd. So open up your weekend, grab a bike, let's take a trip. Let's social distance, but let's build and pour into each other and be positive about the things that we can do.
So, if you don't have a bike, I know that there's shops.
We can rent one, I think.
Yeah, and I think down there too, it's like a big community where they do that. So. Yeah.
We do a lot of videos for a guy named Rich Drew. He's a professional mountain biker.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Walton brothers, dumped in $100 million to build these bike trails.
Over here.
In Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah.
The Walmart boys, because they're huge cyclists. And then when that went really well, they're like, let's do another $100 million. So they're working on new trails right now. They're developing a tree, an artificial tree that at the very top is a bar where you can get craft beers, but you have to ride to it. Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a big video out there for it was a race. What was that race called? I can't remember. All these people came from all over the United States, and everybody that I talked to that's living in Northwest Arkansas is a transplant from somewhere else. Like there were people from Oregon, there was people from Seattle, there was people from California.
Pot.
Yeah, they're all there for mountain biking.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Your student Zach, he's does that too. He goes out there to. He didn't take you. He took you one time. Yeah, and it's a pretty awesome thing we have in our backyard. And
it's so close.
Yeah, and just talking to Jeff. Jeff Day he came into the gym. He took time out of his day to just come in and chat with me. And then Noe, like I said, he's a newer. But he had just recently bought a bike, and Jeff's a longtime cyclist, and I got mine, and I was like, we can do this thing. Like, that's cool. And we can, keep, or each other's safety, concerns, like trying to do this in the best way we can and the responsibly, but it's still something we can do. And we can still keep the connection strong, and we can still help each other. So we were thinking May 2nd, and so I'm gonna make a flyer, put it out there, get as many people as we can get. May 2nd, and I got the name of the course from Jeff and
Slaughter Pen.
Could be. He gave me two different options, and so I was going to look at them both and see which one's maybe the lesser difficult of the two.
Eric wants the extreme. He wants cliffs.
But I want
100-foot jumps.
I want to try to make it a thing we can get 20 people. My initial thought, like I'd been thinking about doing this for a while, but my initial thought was like everybody bring a sandwich, or whatever, and then we'll get up early and we'll hit the trails, as a group, and then you eat a sandwich at the end.
Dude, have you been to downtown Bentonville? Either of you guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's awesome. It's sick, and it's literally like if this is downtown Bentonville, all the trails are around it. Like you can ride from downtown to the trails, a couple hundred yards.
But I think we'll have to bring sandwiches because I don't know if.
Because we're going to be going hard. That's all we know. We're going hard. So we're going to have to eat sandwiches in the wilderness, because we're going to get there, and we're going to journey together.
Why don't we just start riding from here? No, really.
There he goes, living on the edge again, thinking he can just ride from here.
Oh, jeez. Bro, your legs would be toast.
Oh, man.
Toast.
I'm not a good rider.
I knew this one guy. This one guy at work. He rides all the time, And I asked him. I was like, "Hey, so what was like the best ride you ever did? Like, what was a good ride for you? He's like, he lives in Webb City. He's like, "Oh, I rode down to Neosho one time, all the way to Neosho, like from Webb City to Neosho and then back home." And I'm just like, dang, you know, like I rode 20 miles one time, and so many people do way so
That's
much more.
crazy.
You know what I mean? But I
That's crazy.
rode 20 miles one way to go to my wife's work.
Yeah.
You know, and so I rode my bike there, and I was like, man, I'm not riding home. So I loaded my bike in the back of her SUV, and I'm like, I'll come pick you up later. And I
Right,
drove my bike home because I wasn't willing to make this sacrifice.
It's a
on the
whole
way home.
other world, man.
But
Whole
yeah,
other
it's so many people, like, they're just comfortable there, right? 30 miles one way, 30 miles back.
It's
just
crazy how
another
many
day.
people ride. I was
Yeah.
really surprised about how many people are involved in that world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool world.
It's a
but
thing.
it's a positive, you know.
It has a lot of
staying
similarities to
in-
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of similarities. A lot of
Yeah.
same lingo. A lot of that
Yeah.
same, like, I think it all stems from surfing, honestly. Like the whole, that's all
Yeah.
surfing.
Yeah.
But it
yeah,
kind of came out of all that. But
yeah.
yeah, very cool culture.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, craft
Good
beer.
people.
So let's
Yeah,
do
great.
it. Let's do it.
Let's
you
do
know?
it.
Hmm.
Let's do it.
When is that? Well,
We'll,
I can
we'll,
do it, I
we'll,
can
we'll,
do it.
we'll figure it out.
If I
Like I
can do
said,
it,
I'll
I'll
put
do
it
it.
out there.
hit up Zach. Zach
Yeah,
would be
well,
happy
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Adam.
I'm gonna just put it out for everyone. It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Just-
a PSA real quick.
Uh,
I'll cut it. Do a PSA.
May 2nd, Bentonville, Arkansas. For the jiu-jitsu community, we're going to be doing a trip. Hopefully, we get as much support as we can. It's a tool I feel that we can use in these times to help us connect and to bring something positive out of it. And we should all be looking towards the future and in bringing some of the positive things in life to light. So join us for an awesome day, May 2nd. I'll be putting the info out there. Hope to see all of my friends there, right? All of my friends. And if you don't have a bike, get with me and we'll help you out.
Very cool. That'll be fun. I'll ask Rich Drew if he's doing anything, because he's professional, so he could come down and
Nice.
show. He could show us some
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like he does a YouTube series
Have
where he
a
teaches
tour
you.
guide. Yeah.
Oh, bro,
That'd
some
be
of this.
awesome.
He goes so fast down those trails. Like
Yeah.
Dave's pretty good too.
you are.
Oh,
He's
man.
pretty good. Dave is pretty
so,
good.
Dave,
Like softball
in
good,
his
or-
mind, right, Dave, when he approaches anything,
Dave, I'm trying to get you in a fight, in a bike fight.
A bike fight.
Yeah,
I've
right
been,
up
dude, I've been
you got
around
that blood,
you.
brother. You got that championship blood.
I've been around this guy so much. I know
What's
when
your buddy's
when
name?
he's trying to pull me
Rich
in.
Drew.
Rich Drew.
You're gonna race Rich
If
Drew?
you
Dude,
come
I
down,
will race Rich Drew as
mm.
long as I have a nice helmet.
I'm gonna.
I'm saying.
You heard it.
And not my regular one that I wear around, not my special helmet.
Not your mental health helmet.
No, but here's another thing for Rich. Dave is part of 1%. He's a 1%er.
Oh, that's true.
So you have to.
I don't
bring-
know if that has
You have
any
to
weight
bring
to
it.
it.
Well,
but
I will.
I enjoy a
analogize
challenge. I enjoy a
this.
good challenge.
Rich Drew is a black belt in
Yep.
bike
In
riding.
riding.
Yep,
Yes,
yep,
dude.
yep.
Yes.
Dave, what are you?
I'm a white belt, man.
That's how
Hey,
I
I'm
am.
just grateful that I have a bike that's got this good
Hell
suspension.
yeah.
and
Yeah, right.
Did you
it looks
upgrade?
nice. No, I still got the same one.
Mongoose.
No, so I bought a K2. I bought a K2 bike. I don't really know a lot about the bike. It was a frame
Uh-huh.
that I
I
saw.
remember you were telling me about that.
Yeah, and so like
K2.
yeah, it's just some brand, There's a lot of brands, but it's a good one. It's got an aluminum frame,
Ooh.
and it's like I think it's a 26.5-inch bike, or maybe a 27-inch bike. Anyways,
This one right here.
it's an older one, but
Something like this.
yeah. It's got a
Yours is probably
it's
cool.
got a suspension, so it's got a it's not a hardtail. See that go back. It's like one of those.
Okay,
Yep.
alright.
It's like that dude right there.
Nice.
And anyways, I saw the frame. It's got the shock absorbers in the front and it's got the disc brakes and stuff. It's aluminum frame.
Nice.
And so I saw it in a yard, and I was like, man, that's a nice bike.
so
And so I asked the guy, and he sold it to me for like $40. There was two of them there.
Dude,
Yeah, he sold them.
that's awesome.
Yeah, because it didn't have any wheels. It
Right.
was just a frame,
Okay.
kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
But I saw potential in that thing, and so I was like, asked him, and he sold it to me. Anyways, I took it, and because I was like, man, I'm gonna get into bike riding a little bit, whatever. I like riding bikes. Took it to that place over by A Forest, the bike shop right there in Webb City, and had them order me some tires and some new tires and some new wheels and like a new front disc brake, or whatever. And it's kind of funny too, because like I told this to Jeff and Noe this at the gym this week. I was like, yeah, man, by the time I was done with it, right? By the time I was done with it, and this is like, you could spend so much on these things, you know what I mean? But by the time I was done with this bike, I had like, I don't know, $480 or $450 in it, right? Just getting all the different parts to make it what it used to be, you know what I mean? And anyways, I was like, I went to go pick up my bike, and then I started looking around the store, and I'm like, that bike right there is $500, and I just did all this, and that was all brand new.
That's funny.
But I appreciated it, I appreciated it because it's unique,
Right.
It's just unique.
Custom job.
Yeah, but it was good. It was
got a good story
They're nice.
behind
They're
it,
a nice
too.
little bike. Yeah. And I appreciate that too. Like when you have something that's got some some kind of a story associated to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That ain't just a bike like you just went in, you're like, that one.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I asked, and it was $40, and I picked out the wheels and everything. It's way cooler that way.
Yeah, I think so. It makes something uniquely your own.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So, anyways.